Hi guys, it's Kelly. Hi. So I finished another little book. You know, I always do these in pairs and I kind of group them together. So I'm doing a couple of this kind. So here's the second one. And then I'll, you know, move on to a new kind like I always do. But anyway, so here's the second one. It's a lot like the first. It has the same kind of cover. And this is for beginners, junk journal tools for the beginner who is a hands-on learner who has a little bit of a stash, maybe no stash, and wants to get their hands on something so they can see how to do it. There's a million examples in here, plus there's all the supplies to get started. So you know, it's really fun. And so anyways, this is just seam binding. It's chalk white, I think. And I just put some lace on the binding here, and I have some little twinklets and my wax. Just we did these together in groups, so a lot of you've seen them before. But anyway, this stuff here is all waxing, beeswax, and there's some pink cheesecloth back there, and some die cuts from Calico Collage, and some from Tsunami Rose. And then I got metal corners, and this is some vintage, well, I think it's hot pink, but I inked this up, so, you know. But it's hot pink thread, which I like. I've been saying I want to do a pink one, so this is for the pinkies. And then I love this ribbon, you guys. This is that new ribbon that's in my shop. It's gorgeous. I'm in love with it. So I'm like, well, I just got to keep going here. Wait, I'll talk to you guys later. But anyway, it's this beautiful trim, and it's just gorgeous. So anyway, so this is for the beginner who doesn't have anything. And so what I'm doing here is I'm filling this with all these different tag shapes so that, you know, you can look at them, play with them, and yay, it's fun and they're cute. But what I'm saying is now you have this shape. You can put this down on your cardstock, trace it, and cut it out and make your own pretties with decoupage and however you're going to do it. Now you have this shape. Now you have this other shape right here. Okay? And here's two more shapes. These are Calico Collage. See, I love this one. This one's really fun. You can do all kinds of different things with this. You'll be seeing these probably in flip-throughs. And a lot of the girls do a lot of different stuff with those. And then anyway, I'm in love with this trim because it's gorgeous. And Calico Collage has been having those dollar weekends here. And oh my God, I've been buying stuff. So it's fun. And this is Calico Collage too. They got little 1x1 little inchies, you know, and it's $1 a sheet, so it's just really fun. So anyway, and this is Calico Collage too. And so I'm just showing you now that, you know, anything looks good against, you know, sheet music and, you know, sheet paper. So I just put a die cut on there and inked it up, and it just looks cute. And now you have, you know, these couple of different shapes in here too. So, you know, you got all the shapes here now for the tags. Couple of good ones. And this is vintage children's sheet music. And then these are Tsunami Rose little tickets. Oh my God, I love Tsunami Rose tickets because she makes them all fat and chunky, you know what I mean? So I put some note paper in here and some border and corner stickers so you can get started with playing around, you know. And then so I make these little dictionary pockets. I don't know, it doesn't have to be dictionary, but any kind. So I made one right here, and this one just happens to be mini, and I'm making them out of this really cool old dictionary that I found, and I'm giving you some of the pages out of this book. So anyway, the pages are small, and that's why I'm showing you why this is so tiny, but it makes the perfect little pocket for these little 1x1s. So it's really cute. I love it, but I do videos on how to fold these. It's really easy. I mean, you can always ask me or just watch, you know, a couple of the videos here and then. And then I put some Tsunami Rose tickets back here. But, oh, there. You know, sometimes when we get to sticking, Sometimes we get to doing it, you know, they stick, but it's all good, you know. Anyway, these are Tsunami Rose. I love this one. It's my favorite. Pink and yellow together has always been my favorite, and that one's especially really pretty. And so these are just fun and, you know, whatever. You could do whatever you want, you know, it's fun. And then some of these now, I'm using some of my stuff that the girls in my group, I got a group, it's this is all listed in my Etsy shop. It's in the description box, and so is my link to my group. And so I'm using up some of the things some of my group members have made and given me, and, you know, all these little things, because it's, you know, I just think it's so good for you beginners to see, you know, and feel and see what the heck's going on. Now, this was Miss Little Athena. She's admin in our group, and it's cute, and it's just a little sheet of paper with all her little scraps in here. Look what she did. And she made this cute little book, and it's just all out of her cute little scraps. And look, see, now how easy is that? Now, I already know all this, and I could keep it for myself, but I ain't trying to be greedy. You know what I mean? And then I put some cute little ribbon up there. I love that ribbon. Ooh. And then this is Tsunami Rose file folders. Maybe I ought to move all this stuff, because I'll show you what you get with it in a minute. So I love the Tsunami Rose file folders, and anyway, this is useful too. You can put your piece of cardstock back here and then trace around, so now you have the file folder shape. Or you can go to my Pinterest board, and I have a whole bunch of different shapes there saved for the beginners. Oh, I got glue. I look scaly, but I promise I'm not. It's just dry glue. It's just glue. Okay. And so on the inside of the files, I put lines, but I just use cardboard because I don't have a stamper with lines. I just use cardboard and ink it, and, you know. And then these are some more of the little 1x1s from Calico Collage. Aren't they cute? I just love them. I don't know. They're just cute. That's it, you know. And then this is just a black and white die cut that I really like because it goes good against with the card. And this is a really old Yahtzee board that I thought would be useful. You can photocopy this and use it over and over again. And I just wanted to show you how simple a nice die cut on the edge of the page is a good tuck spot. You know, you've seen it, right? And now this is a little greeting card, and it's in a little boot shape, and I just love it with the daisies. And so I butted two cards together like this and sewed down the middle. And so they're just the perfect little size to just show you that you don't always have to use, like, you know, paper. You can put in all kinds of junk. That's what this one's about. It's got all kinds of crap in it. And this one has a little baby envelope. Oh, I love this little envelope. Somebody sent it to me. And I put a couple of little jar die cuts. Look at this one with the flowers. And I put a little tucky spot with die cuts right here. Those are Calico Collage, and this opens up and it has just a little, you know, just a little note card, and you can put all kinds of things in there. You know what I mean? I don't know. So this pocket is completely full of everything. I don't see you asking me for anything else. Okay, so you got Tsunami Rose pocket right here, and so, you know, a stripe always goes good with the florals. So I had to throw that in to break up, because this is a floral, you see. And I'm not putting any ribbon right here. So I don't have any break between this floral and the flowers on the file folders. So do you see how I did that? So you need a break of some kind. If I was going to put lace, but I don't, because it's a pretty little, you know, whatever. So I stuck the stripe there to give you that barrier. So anyways, so I'm just showing you how my mind goes together, you know what I mean? So anyway, so these are the mini little Tsunami Rose file folders. I love these. You know, they're so stinking cute. But now you can, you know, like I said, put these down on your cardstock, and, you know, you'll have the shapes, and then you can cut them out and whatever, and they're just, you know, really fun to have. And plus, now you got the shape for this, you know, another size. And this is a really cool example too. I like how they have the dots with the stripes, see? And then I put in yellow and green to pull the yellows and the greens, you know. That's why I put these colors in there. So you got more tickets. And then there's just some old book pages, and this is old sheet music page of something something, and this is just an old like article sheet you could use for whatever. And then there's some more vintage like note cards. These are vintage ones, like I don't know, they're old. They're yellow even a little bit, you know what I mean? So anyway, these are big pockets. Dang. Look at all the stuff in there. Oh my goodness. It's fun. And this is on a paparazzi paper. Somebody sent me that, so it was really fun. So anyways, I have these little tiny clips right here. They're really cute. I really like using these, and they're just little minis. So I figured you might like having one. And I have 2 glassine bags here. I got a double banner. So, and the first one pulls out like this. Then I have another sheet, you know, of paper. And then the second one pulls out right there. So, I don't know. You know that a floral and a stripe always looks good. So, to get this to pop off more, I had to have a solid behind it. You see how I do? And then I just stapled it, and then I put lace at the top, and you know, there you go. So what I did is I put in glassine bags. So now you have a couple glassine bags for your journals, but you know, because you're going to use all this, you know, all these supplies, you're going to take it out and use. And then I put a whole bunch of different die cuts in here. Book page die cuts, and you know, different kind of shapes and different kind of flowers, and you know, whatever. There's some little butterflies in there, and you know, just fun stuff. I would have died for a die cut when I started. You know what I mean? So it's going to be super fun. And then in this one, there's a couple of different pieces of napkin in there, so that you can try your hand at decoupaging some of the tags that are in here, because I think I gave you some empty ones. If I didn't, I'll put some in because I meant to. So we'll just see as we go through, because sometimes I forget what the heck I'm doing. So anyway, these I have in my shop, all these glassine bags. I have a few different sizes now, so we're all stocked up, and it's actually a really good price. So go check it out. I think you get 20 glassine bags for $2.50. I mean, that's better than Hobby Lobby almost. So anyway, I have these little 2x2s off and on. If you catch them, you're lucky, but they're really cute, and I just stacked them up again. And so you can have a tuck spot in the back, and then plus you get the tuck spot of the little envelope. And so I left them plain so that you can see through, because I like the browns, and the browns with the ink, and I don't know. I just like the browns, and it's pretty, you know. And it's pretty. And then I love this, is I'm using old stationery for some of the pages, and it's beautiful green scalloped edge, and I just left it plain, and stapled a little 1x1, added some trim, and here's a really old book page that I really love. And then here is the back of that Yahtzee board. It's pretty delicate, so I couldn't do much, but I could make you a flip up little washi tape sample card, and these cards are real folk arty. They're really cool. I love them a lot. I got them from, where the heck are they from? I don't know, somewhere. But anyways, if I can find it, I'll show you. Oh yeah, folklore. Oh, Austria. Yes, Vienna, that's where they're from. So anyway, the guy's holding grapes, you know, so it's neat. And there's a couple different washi tape samples, and now you know how to do flip ups. You can do flip up this way or flip outs this way. You know, you're I'm giving you examples here of how you can, you know, use it. And then this is the center is wildflowers, garden flowers, and I just really love the center. And it's out of a, I don't know, dictionary or encyclopedia or something, you know. And so I just left it because I really like it. American wildflowers and American garden flowers. So I just really like it. So I just left it since we're doing all flowers. And then here's the other side of that stationery. It's so pretty. It has gold embossing. And like I said, that green scalloped edge. And that's a beautiful pink. And it's just, I just left it plain so you can write in it or whatever you want to do. And I don't know, vintage stationery is really pretty, you know. Oh, here's some plain tags. A couple different shapes and sizes. This is some Hug Snug pink seam binding. And one has the little, I don't know what those are called, reinforcers, I guess, and one doesn't. And then this is a guest check pocket, that is tilted sideways, but it's the receipt kind with the yellow sheets, you know what I mean? And I flipped it sideways, I added some ribbon, and I stuffed it full of just a bunch of different shapes and kinds of tags and different little cards and things that have words on them, you know, for you to play with and like experiment and see how all that works. So that's fun too. And then here I'm using a doily to, you know, it goes over both sides of the page, so it makes a tuck spot on both sides. And then I've given you a stack full of guest checks here because I got a little project here for you to do. And what I've been doing is giving you a full-size one of my napkins so that you can make one of these little guest check tickets that I always make. I love the guest checks, so the perfect like thickness, you know what I mean? And so I always rip up my napkins that I have in my shop. These are really pretty napkins, and it comes with a set of 6. And you get this style and 2 different kinds of this style. And I also use that napkin to decoupage on this doily right here because it has roses on it here. And the other one has like cakes and treats. And so it goes really good with Tsunami Rose's little tea time party desserts kit. And then these are free printouts that run around the internet all the time. So I just threw them all together. It looks really cute. And anyone who orders from my shop, I usually send one of these because it says thank you on the back. And I write a little note, you know, whatever. And so I wanted to show you one so that you could try your hand at it. And here's my shop card that goes in there. So you decoupage on there and you glue stuff on, you make little pockets, and it's just fun, you know, and it looks cute. And then here's one of my clips I made with some of that ribbon in my shop. I love it. It's got a scalloped edge and it's printed on both sides and it's just beautiful. I love it. I'm going to order some more because I want some, dang it. You know what I mean? Sometimes I order some if I don't see it and like, cause I don't know if it's going to be nice. And then if it is, I'll go back and order more, you know? But anyway, it's so pretty. So anyway, here's some more trim we got at Hobby Lobby, I think, and it's just wide and thick, so it's good to make little pockets. So I gave you one of my decoupage tags that I make and show my group how to make all the time, copy stained on the back, and the layering process. There's lots of videos on my channel that show you how to make these. So I wanted you to be able to feel and see and look, you know, and figure it out, you know, by having it in your hands, how to make one yourself. So that's fun to have. And then here's the other side of that little card, right? And then this is just a little pocket. I don't know, somebody sent me some white ones, and I don't glue it down all the way. I leave it open right here so that we can put stuff in the back. See, it's more, you can stuff more stuff in it. You know what I mean? So I'm giving you some Tim Holtz little cards, some of these tickets, tag shapes. I have these tags in my shop, some white ones. So you have all the different shapes. And I'm also giving you a sheet of reinforcers since you're going to be making tags. And then I put another tag shape back here. It's beautiful with the roses. I think Athena gave me this one too. Gave me my journal that she made. We did a swap, and I'm using my journal now, and I write. And so I figured I would use a couple of these in here because I'm not using them. And they're so beautiful, and they're really good for teaching. And this is a Tsunami Rose little booklet. And here's another little tag. It's really cute, and it's stuck in the back behind this little pink and little polka dot bag. So I've stacked the bag, and then I stack this on top of it. And so it gives you this full, you know, I got a lot of stuff in there. Did a little stamping, and I did the same on this side, only a different color. So I gave you a bunch of turquoise, this, I think it's peacock something, peacock feathers, Tim Holtz. I have some of that in my shop. And some more Tsunami Rose little booklets. Here's a card. Oh, I love these. Becky made this one, Swartzlander. She does really good videos, and her work is amazing, and her shop is wonderful. She has beautiful stuff. And anyway, this is embossed, and there's powder, and there's sewing, and there's just everything. And oh, I hate to just give anything of Becky's away. That's how good it is. But I have all this stuff. But anyways, I have all Becky's stuff right here, so it's okay. I can let one little thing go. You know what I mean? And another little Tsunami Rose booklet. And here's the inside of another, the back side of that Tsunami Rose file folder. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. And then this is just really pretty stationery. And then here's the little bird, and then my K's underneath there. You can see it through. And then I put in a couple of library card pockets so you can have fun with those. And there is a little emblem down here, so you can cover the bottom with trim or put a flower here or do whatever you got to do. But those are really fun to have. And sheet music. And then the back, I put some lace in, and I made a little pocket right here, and there's 3 more little tags from Calico Collage. And then there's one more big, tall, beautiful tag back here that you can cut and make your shapes out of. And they have metal corners here. And I just left the back plain, just inked it up. And like I said, we got this chalk white seam binding. And so you're going to get the journal. And then what I do is I've given you some pages to work with. Now I've given you a couple of from this book. It's an old dictionary. I don't know. I don't have to look at the year right now. But anyway, ooh, I love this book. So I've given you some of those pages. They're right here. And then I've given you some full-size sheet music. Here's some Scandinavian, and here's some, I don't know, love stuff or whatever. And then I'm throwing in some old, this is really, I love the way this feels, really old book pages. And then I'm throwing in a section of some vintage cookbook. This looks like, oh, this is Bartender's Dictionary. This is the part where we're getting to here. Oh, look at all this. Tom Collins. Hey, I might want to keep this. Gin Fizz. Hey, wait a minute. No, I'm kidding. I don't care, you know, whatever. I have so much cookbook pages. Man, look at all these good recipes. Dang. So anyways, so you're going to get those. And I might snag this back out and give you cupcakes or something like that. You know what I mean? We'll see. And then it comes with this little treat bag. And so it's just a bag. Ooh, we love these bags. And it's perfect journal size. So when you're done using all the stuffies, you can see, put it in your journal this way. And so, you know, you can sew it in like that. And then I just put some little washi tape up there just to mark the opening. But I put in all kinds of fun stuffies in here. I put in some black bias tape, which I've used lots of different ways if you watch my videos. And I put in some of these shabby, they're crocheted little circles. So you can use them for whatever you want, but I like to use these for the bottoms of the shabby flowers that we're making. You know how we watch Becky and we make those flowers? Ooh, these are the bottoms, right? That's what I do. Or it's just fun to glue it to stuff too, you know. So I put some of those in there. And then I put some pattern paper stuff. I put some directions. This is really fun to use for different things. You can watch videos to see how. And then some regular like pattern paper. So you can use this and glue it on your pages or use it for tags or, you know, whatever you're going to do. So actually you get quite a bit of stuff. And, you know, it's going to just jumpstart you right off into making them. And so you'll have your little journal with all the examples, and then you'll have all the pages and all the goodies and all the little things to get started in. And it'll be really fun. You're going to love it. And, you know, this has taken over my life, these journals. And so you better watch out. That's all I'm saying. Because it gets serious, I'm telling you. You know what I mean? So these are listed in my Etsy shop. And I have some more coming up, of course. I have this one. I'm going to do a cover that looks like this. And then we'll see where I go after that. I'm not quite sure. I have some crazy ideas. So we'll see. Okay? So thanks for stopping in. We'll see you all later. Bye.